Hi guys, welcome to my new channel. It's named Theory of Life. So here I would explain to you what is the meaning of the theory of life, what are the different phases in our life, and the end of the life, which is very tragic, of course. So let me start with a small example. Okay, so just imagine you are in a racetrack and you are going to run a 3000-meter race. You're with a lot of people, okay, including you. Different people are participating in the race. So the whistle is there, the you can hear the gunshot. Okay, now you start to run. You run and run. The first time when you start running, you'll run the fastest. I hope so, because you're physically, mentally, you are fit and everything is good for you. So this is the first phase of our life, the day which we are born, and up to 10 to 15 years, where we reach the best part of our life. Then again it comes to our college life, where also we enjoy, we have a good time, we have a best time in our life. We have girlfriends, we have boyfriends, we party, we enjoy. It depends upon people how they take their life. Some may take it in a different way. I mean, there are different kind of people who take life in different ways, but I'm saying that most people are in the age of almost from 15 to 25 or so. They enjoy their life. They are not in a hurry. They are bachelors. They enjoy in every sense of their life. They try to explore and kind of stuff like that. So okay, so this is the best part of your life, where you are in a firm determination. Okay, that I can end my race at a good pace. So this is the kind of adulthood. Okay, so next thing comes the third phase, which is a mid-age. We say as a mid-age crisis and stuff. You get married, you have kids. Now you are a different guy. Before you were single, now you are ready to mingle and so kind. Okay, I guess you understood. uh, Before you had to make food for yourself. Now you have to make food for your family. I mean, in that sense, before, if you were hungry, you were fine, like, no problem, I am hungry. But this is not the situation right now. You are not only hungry, but your family, your I mean your wife, if you have children, you have to take care about them. So it's a mid-age level where, when you are in the race, you find that, oh shit, can I finish my race also? And you just keep on running, but not at the same pace where you were running before, but lesser. You are getting tired. This is the phase of your life where you think that, oh fuck, why I was born to this world. I mean, there are a lot of situation complication, because you are now entering a world where you are entering in a society, the society which you didn't care of when you were young. I mean, fuck the society, bloody hell. What is about the society? Your parents, I mean, your anyone's. You didn't care about them. But when you entered this middle age, now you came to know that yes, I'm living in a place where everybody has to take part in it. Everybody has a role, and I have to stick with that role. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot. I mean, there are some things which cannot be rewritten, or you cannot go back. This is a phase of life which is entirely different from the first two phases, where you have no idea. I mean, you have an idea, but you are stuck, really stuck. So this is the third phase. This phase is the longest phase in your life. Longest phase in the sense, it starts from around almost 30. It can go around 60. I mean, 60, 65. That's the age up to which you can work. I'm so on. At that time, your kids will grow up and so and so stuff. Maybe the kids will take care of you, maybe not. It all depends upon the upbringing. I mean, it's not about the upbringing also. It all depends upon a luck. You can say, I'm not saying it's a luck. Okay, it depends upon your upbringing. Anyways, Let's leave it. We will discuss it upon in the other in some other videos. But this is the real thing, that lot of stuff is happening, and in this age there is a lot of decisions which you have to make, which makes your older age good or bad. I mean, this is the age which is entirely complicated. Most people feel that this age is going to be tough. I mean, it will be tough for sure, but it is different for different kind of people. Uh, this we will talk about later. Anyways, fine. This we will talk in other videos. So, next phase is the old phase. Old phase in the sense 70 plus, depends upon the countries. Like developed countries, old age people are almost fit, but I'm saying about developing countries. I'm from India, by the way, and when you reach 70 75, I mean, due to the medical and other stuff, you're almost, age old age. There you will be, you will have a childish part. You'll be looking after your grandchildren. I mean, you will be sitting at home tired. I mean, this is the way, this is the life, this is the way, part of the life which you are waiting for something which is going to happen. Like, you don't know what is going to happen. Like, uh, this time of the life you will be, sometimes you may be happy for what you have done in 70 years, but in some persons, they will be very sad. I mean, how they had wasted their time. I mean, there is no other way to go and get, I mean, there is no time machine. For first of all, it's just a shit thing. I don't believe in that shit. So there is nothing which you can take back, go to the past and change your life and come back. That's it. It's the end. So in this part of the life, you will be able to know what have you done in the past 70 years. You will be thinking about most of the things. You will be thinking about your adulthood. You will be thinking about the new generation, that how they are living right now, and how I was when I was young, and so on and so on stuff. And a lot of things will be going on in your mind in this age. So this is the age of thinking. You're thinking, you're cursing about your past. You're thinking about your old thing. You're thinking about the old past lives, the things which you regret, the things which you have done. I mean, if you have done a hell of corruption, you'll be thinking about that stuff. I mean, if your children are fucked up, you'll be thinking about that one. How I didn't grow them properly, or I didn't tell them to be obedient, or I didn't give them advice, and so on and so on stuff. So it is a time which you give mark for your existence. And this is the part, this is the interesting part. This is the part when most of the atheist people, by the way, I am an atheist. So I'm saying that this is in some, I've heard that some of the atheistic people who were never going to church, who were never going to mosque, or who were never going to temple, this was the time where they went for, they participated really in religious activities. You can see in most of the, you just go out and you can see that most of the old age people are going to churches or mosque or temples, because they are now afraid of what is going to happen next. I mean, even though a lot of things have changed, of course, but they are, maybe I hope that they are having in their deep heart, that they are having some things which they don't want to share, and they are worried about what is going to happen next, and what if there is heaven, and so and so. I mean, they will be really in a situation where they don't know what is going to happen next. So this is the last part of the life, which is really complicated. So what I'm trying to explain is that this is the major phases of your life. These are the four phases. Your first phase, which is you're really young. The second phase, which you enjoy. This is the only phase. Let me tell you, this is the only phase in your life which you can enjoy. Let me tell you, this is a man, woman, anybody who is hearing me, I want to tell you that this is the only phase where you can enjoy. When you enter the next phase, you are not a single man, you're not a single person. Just believe me, you are in a society, you will be marked by a society. I mean, there are people who live as an individual, or they don't marry. I mean, they but I just want to tell you, man, some people say that no, marriage is a shit or something like that. But let me tell you, see, how what kind of person you are. I mean, maybe you are rich, maybe you are having servants, maybe you are having different people to look after you, maybe you are a busy person when you were in your mid age, maybe you are CEO, maybe you're anything. But there is a part in your life where you get old and you feel lonely. Let me tell you, man. And I mean, it would be very great if you have somebody which you really love, man. Seriously, man. I feel that there. I feel the man and woman. I mean, we are a Homo sapiens as a species. We have man and woman. If you see animals also, I mean, they mating and having a family is something which is very important. Let me tell you guys who are not married, you can have your suggestions in the comment box. But anyways, let me tell you, this is my take on this. Having a good marriage life or having a marriage, I mean, knowing the girl is most important, let me tell you, but having a marriage and having children is very important. For people like common people like me, having a children is very important because for example, George Bush, I mean not George Bush, I mean Microsoft CEOs, these people are living legends. I mean, they die also, people will remember them because they have established something which is really great. But a person like me, a person like you, I mean, if you're not if you're a common person, or that's what I'm saying, we will not be remembered by anybody, man. We may be remembered by our kids or grandkids and so on, man. I mean, this is only one ticket, man. We have only one life. So in this life, please make sure that, you know, this is the only life, and you make sure that you give something to this world before you go. This is the only thing I want to explain to you. So this is the theory of life which I was trying to say. The four phases and different phases where we have different kinds of attitudes, and that kind of stuff. So we are, like, people say that we are born as a child and die as a child. Yes, they are. It's right, because when we get old, we need a help as we are born. I mean, if you see human beings, why we are being molded by our parents is because till 2 to 3 years of age we cannot do anything without the help of our parents. But if you see animals, I mean, they, if you have animals in your home, you may know that when they give birth to a child, the next 2 or 3 days he or she comes up and lead his or her normal life. I mean, it's very simple. But human beings, no. That's why we have a special attachment to our mother, you know. So this is what I wanted to tell in my first video. Second video will be about the two biggest emotions of our life. Already there is a PowerPoint presentation, but no sound in that. I'm learning editing, and I'm trying my best to, you know, give a good picture on it. So anyways, thank you for listening to me. It's almost 14 minutes. I hope you have something to say. I mean, you can drop it on your comments, and please do subscribe, share, and like to this video. And please do, if you feel this is the same thing which you feel, please do like it. And I will be posting more videos about different kinds of things, especially related to human life, and the way and how we are leading our life. I mean, how we are in this 21st century, how a person is leading his life, what are the complications. I mean, there are a lot of things which I want to discuss. So I hope you'll support me.